All right, you are now tuning into the Boss Moves podcast live on FusionRadio.ca, Scarborough source for sound. I am Zarda MC, one of your hosts this evening, joined by the one and only Playmaker himself.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Mad love to everybody.
Hey.
And we have a very special.
Super special guest.
No, she's beautiful. She's amazing in every shape, way, or form.
Thank you.
We have the beautiful Ramisa here.
Hello.
From Ramisatopia
Hello.
on FusionRadio.ca,
Hey.
president of Fusion Radio. On the high key, not even on the lows. How you guys been this week?
Yo, what's up? Six
It's been a good week. We just UTSC just came back from reading week, so everyone's going through midterms right now.
How'd you spend your reading week?
I'm finished school, so I don't have to worry about a reading week.
Okay, fair. Jeez, I'm the only one who actually had the reading week here.
Fam, I'm working every single day. Money.
me too.
Money is
That's a boss
It's
move
the
in
grind.
itself.
money is the only thing I'm reading right now.
So yo, Maker and Godfred have a group chat.
Yeah.
That although we're not like totally always respond. Rudy's the most.
I
Playmaker's the
respond,
most.
okay?
Playmaker is the one making the plays in that group chat.
I have
I'm
to.
second, and then it's G. So I remember you posted.
G
this-
is supposed to mean for go, but he's on stop right now. I can't.
G, yo, shout out to G tuning in. If you could tune in, you could be here, but whatever.
True.
Playmaker posted this interview of Aisha Curry on The Real recently.
Yeah.
And Aisha Curry pretty much exposed Steph Curry in saying that he has a foot fetish. Now, I have no issue with that, but I feel like foot fetishes are kind of normalizing into this new like freaky sex narrative. Like it's kind of like normal now.
Different
It's like eating
strokes
ass.
for different folks.
Okay, fair. Is that all
It's
you have
like
to say?
eating ass.
You know how eating ass kind of mainstream now?
You're saying the foot is the new ass?
I feel like the foot is the new eating ass. That's what I think, because it's becoming mainstream. People are talking about it more. And like foot fetishes have always been like, even though they're not like the most dominant form of fetish, they're still always been like one of the most popular fetishes. But now it's kind of acceptable. Like before, like we knew this one dude who liked feet and he got roasted like a lot. But now I feel like if he came out and said he had a foot fetish today, it wouldn't be as drastic.
I think it's because people are freakier now. I think people accept
Yes.
their own freakier
People accept
selves
their
now.
freakiness.
So,
yes.
yeah. that's-
Embracing their freak.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
honestly,
Getting their freak on, as
but
Missy Elliott
you know
would say.
what? I'm blazing Aisha.
Get your freak
I'm blazing
on.
Aisha. You can't just put up your man like that, fam.
You're blazing it. I agree to it. It's no one's business.
Okay.
No, because she even said that when Steph says, "Oh no, she wants."
Can I do neither? Can I neither blaze or praise?
Nah, that's too
Nah.
politically correct for the
I
show.
can't for that. I can't.
How you mean?
Boss
Either
is
blaze
I don't
or
want
decisions.
someone licking my toes, but like if that's what tickles your fancy,
No,
I'm
we're not. We're
like
not
gonna...
criticizing
No.
the fact that he likes feet. We're criticizing the fact that she exposed the fact that he likes feet. Yes, she's his wife. Yes, she's
Fam.
entitled to certain information. But is the girls at the Real who are like
And
looking
the
for
rest
like
of
a
us,
title?
I didn't need to know this.
I didn't need to either.
I didn't
But
need to either.
But you know what? I will probably, if I ever go to the Warriors game, I'll probably like make a poster of it because I really want to fuck with Steph's game. I can't have him just.
Yeah, I feel like if I was an
her
NBA
foot.
player, I would always just mention feet.
Oh,
Like,
no,
yo,
I got-
stop staring at my shoes.
yo,
I would say next level. distance.
Like LeBron needs to use it. I can't be losing these finals like this. Let's go. Let's roll. Feet fetishes, any jokes you got, JR and the boys. Let's go. Let's figure it out.
But I heard like something like 1 in 4 people have a feet fetish or something.
Feet are like it's a necessary part of, but no. I can
A
understand.
girl has to have
different part.
clean feet though. Let's be honest. You don't want
no, you have to
date a
be
girl
clean. What you
with
talking about?
nasty ass feet.
You have to be clean. Like,
But I'm
there's
not
too
gonna
many
put your
things
toe
wrong.
in my mouth. Like that's not my thing. But like I require that.
Fam, if you
there's a clean.
what you like is what you like, but it's just not my taste. Like, you know, some people like anchovies on their pizzas. Those people like anchovies on their pizzas.
It's like a handful of people.
some people don't like pineapple. Some people do.
Why did hating on pineapple pizzas become cool like this year?
I don't understand.
Every single birthday party you go to growing up, there's pineapple pizza, there's Hawaiian pizza, and now all of a sudden people are like, yo, who puts pineapples on pizza as if that hasn't been going on? I need answers, Rudy.
You need answers?
I need answers.
It's because people just want to hate on the good flex.
No, I feel
Period.
like the people that don't like pineapple on their pizza have been quite vocal about it. I feel like it's more recent that they've unionized.
So they've always hit on it, but now
Stop it.
they found like a community.
I'm just surprised Trump didn't bring it up. That's my I'm surprised
Did
Trump
you
didn't
just
bring it up.
bring Trump into a conversation about pineapples on
well,
pizza?
he wants to put-
Don't ruin pineapple
going?
pizza for me.
No, well, he brings his orange faced persona to everything. I'm surprised he didn't bring it up on pizza.
He's like,
No, but because think
he's like,
about
I
it,
can
like-
ruin the world, not gonna ruin
Oh
pizza.
no!
I think he should have a restriction on pizza. You know what? Just like the Congress limited him on Russian affairs, I just limited him on pizza. I can't have him talk about pizza.
This is a random question, but how often do you guys eat pizza without dipping sauce? And how necessary is dipping sauce to having a good pizza experience?
Depends on my budget, my dude.
Depends on the pizza. And what
depends
the
on the budget,
toppings on
my
the pizza
dude.
too, as well as the budget. I feel like it's also a mood. Like I love creamy garlic sauce.
That's
for
my
pizza.
ish.
That's the ish.
Creamy garlic and honey garlic. Honey garlic for
Honey
the actual
garlic on
pizza.
the wings though.
Oh no, I see what you're talking about. But honey garlic on the pizza, like either
Honey
on the
garlic
pizza
on the pizza is
or-
too much
Instead
for
of
me.
the pizza sauce.
No. Whoa, you're wilding for that. You're saying that to me.
Substitute barbecue sauce base?
That's an option if you.
Yeah,
order
no,
from-
my best friend likes that style or Alfredo base, but like nah, I like my regular pizza just regular. I will just dip my sauces in. However, I do use the garlic,
Creamy
the creamy
garlic.
garlic for only the crust. That is only for the crust, and then
can do
the honey
both.
garlic
Really
is
depends on the
only
pizza.
for the actual part of the pizza, not the bread.
I feel like I can't do anything but creamy garlic, maybe ranch, if they don't have creamy garlic.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, all depend on the budget because money's is money.
I would go for the cheddar
75 cents.
Boss
jalapeno.
moves facts.
That's just me.
Cheddar jalapeno? I tried that once. It was different, but like
It's different.
it's eatable. Like it can go
Edible.
on.
making.
No, eatable is also a word, guys.
Is it? I need to.
I don't think so. I have a guy at my workplace. Every day he sends up words that should be used instead. Like you know how people say conversate instead of converse. Like he'll ding you on that. Like he really sends
I
emails.
don't
Like
say
and
conversate.
fam, he really just sends you that email and it's rough. Like he'll bring it up like in meetings. Like Rudy, you use conversate instead of converse in your
But
last
I
memo.
never got the whole grammar Nazi thing because spoken language is different from written language. There's slang. Each certain regions have their own dialects and own like ways of speaking. So you're not necessarily speaking like you're writing an essay.
No,
So I would always
that.
get like pissed
No,
off.
but
at that,
I
actually.
feel like it depends where your environment because you have to be able. It's almost like the one meme about Obama, like when he met up with like white diplomats or senators, he was just like shaking him, and then when he dapped all the black people, like the basketball players and stuff, it's just you have to know where you are, especially in the society we live in today. You can't just talk whatever you want to talk. Whenever, wherever. So
No,
like,
you have to have your professional, like academic tone.
Oh no,
and then
I
you have your casual.
Hey, I have a business tone. When it comes down to my money, I talk different. You guys won't even recognize me. Like, y'all be
hear you.
Is this Rudy? Is this the playmaker we've always done? I'm like, yeah, but I'm about these dollars, so I ain't trying to lose nothing.
But it has to be like that, you know.
No, that's how it should be, but people don't act like that. So, did you guys hear that? About the facial recognition thing, you actually brought it up.
Yes. Okay, so I'll briefly mention that.
Yeah.
So certain sporting venues and concert venues are thinking of implementing a facial recognition security incentive where every single person who goes into the venue is going to be facially scanned to be able to see, okay, how similar do they have, like what kind of features do they have that are similar to criminals? And that way, that's their way of kind of preventing or monitoring the security of events, and especially with the shooting that happened at the Ariana Grande concert,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
all these concerts being shot up, that's kind of their response. I'm personally blazing this because one, I don't think you can actually accurately
Detect that?
accuse or assume that this person's going to commit a terrorist or violent act.
And
because
and what if they're just reformed criminals? Like, yeah, maybe they committed a violent crime.
what if they're just from a country where certain terrorists are from? Like that doesn't give you enough warrant, or it's not valid to say you could be a terrorist just because you have the same distance between your
So
eyes.
wait, I'm sorry. They would be using facial recognition where, like, upon going into concerts,
like entrance, yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of be like they would put it up against similar to like a no-fly list where they have a list of certain criminals and and like their features and their commonalities, and they would kind of scan you side by side. And I'm sure if there's like kind of like Turnitin.com, if there's like a similar percentage enough for them to like question you, they'll hold you back or prevent you from entering. So I was listening to 640 News yesterday about that, and a lot of people were upset because it's kind of like an invasion of privacy. But at the same time, on the other side, a lot of people are saying, well, if they don't do something and then something gets shot up, they'll be like, wow, you might have been able to prevent this if you had the right technology in place.
It also adds a lot more liability to whichever venue is doing this.
And that's the thing. All these venues are it's their security. You know, so they're trying to maximize
because when stuff like the Ariana Grande concert or what happened in Las Vegas happens, they're liable. They can be sued, or they can be because they didn't put the right security measures. And obviously, in these cases, these are extraordinary cases, but they're happening kind of a lot more frequently than they ever should be.
Where does the security start? Because some guy also called in. He said, "Does it start when I park my car and walk?" Because there's so many ways around security. This facial recognition thing, I personally think it might make people feel safer, because there's an extra security measure, but I don't necessarily think it can prevent a terrorist act, because some terrorist acts happen outside the concert.
And not to mention, if let's say they came in at like maybe 2 days, 3 days before the concert at like a very small show or something that has nothing to do with the huge Eminem concert happening 3 days later, and then they plan something. So it's like
I'm blazing this idea.
You're blazing this idea?
I'm blazing it as well.
You know what? I'm praising the initiative of actually trying to do something, because it's better people to try to do something than just give up. That's my problem. I prefer the people actually trying than not doing anything. But I'm blazing the fact that it's necessarily facial recognition.
Racism. You're gonna run into like discrimination.
Yeah, exactly. That's the standpoint I'm against. But I'm saying at least they're trying to do something than doing nothing, because doing nothing is not helping, as we've seen. So there needs to be some level of proactivity.
It's the right direction.
At least they're trying, because I wanted to go to the Chris Rock concert for my birthday, and I'm a little bit scared.
You told me Chris Rock increases security for his shows.
Quadrupled it, fam. It's wild.
He must be getting a lot of money. To quadruple your security is like an expense.
No, it really is. At the same time, he's selling out the ACC. Like, that's a lot of people coming for that one show, and you have no nights, so it's a lot. It's a lot. I can't. I really want to go. Somebody buy me a damn ticket for my birthday, please.
When's your birthday for the audience?
The 10th of November.
10th of November.
You're a Scorpio.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Now I know.
I knew you were a Scorpio.
I have Scorpio.
Do you identify with being a Scorpio?
I don't know. I understand astrology, but I'm not really into it that much. Everybody else is really into it. I feel like everybody else that I know
not
is really
everyone.
Into it. No. I have a lot of people who are really into it, and they're close to me, and I'm like, okay.
I got into it last year.
Really?
Kind of heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
A little bit. Why? Because I just started to see an accuracy that was almost empirical. At first, it was okay, you look at the back of a newspaper. That was my idea of astrology. Then you kind of look deeper into it. You kind of break down natal charts and the historical value of astrology, and I don't know.
Don't follow horoscopes all the time. I some of them are made up. It depends on.
Honestly, it's just way too much work, fam. Let me just live my life.
It's low-key devilish, but
fam, that's a different topic for a different day.
I think I got into it because I loved looking at the stars, and I loved seeing constellations. And then I started looking into it. I'm like, oh, this means something.
Ramisa sent me my first natal chart calculator ever. I don't know why it happened, but I don't even know how it got.
I think it's because I was looking. I think it's because I was looking into it, and then I showed you, and you're like, oh, this is really.
I was shocked because I thought you're taking an astronomy class.
Just there's a website that kind of takes a screen cap of what the solar system looked like when you were born, so that's what we were looking at.
Wow.
It could see if you were destined for greatness or not, Playmaker.
Well, I was destined for greatness. I never knew the stars to let me know.
This is all hypothetical, right?
No, but they see certain events aligned with certain alignments in someone's planetary where this person was a revolutionary.
I have a question for Misa. So
what's up?
What did it say about our specific destiny?
You guys is together? Scorpio and Sagittarius is a decent match.
Oh,
decent?
no.
A decent match.
One of my exes is Scorpio, and we're okay. We're friends, but
It's rough out there.
Those are sensual signs.
Nah.
Really?
Both sensual signs. As you hear the giggles.
Maybe.
Well,
they have a few
it's
things.
actually a very key part of being a Sagittarius. So
I was not aware. Okay, maybe I should pay attention.
no.
Actually,
And
nice, alright,
Scorpios, not every Scorpio girl I met is a freak, but a lot of them are. In a good way.
I have love for
Scorpios.
Scorpio girls.
I'm just being honest,
Scorpios.
I
Scorpio
have love
girls.
for
Put it
for
up.
all
Put it up.
women.
But
You know,
Shout out to all the
girl
women.
power.
Yo,
Pussy
I finally,
power.
did you see the,
Pussy
are you on
power.
Twitter?
not that much. Twitter is a different game for me. I can't be saying everything that I
Twitter.
think on Twitter because I don't want to be sued.
Yo, Godfred's saying what y'all got to say about Geminis.
Geminis? I don't know.
My mom's a Gemini.
Two-faced.
Geminis are very communicative, very interested in people.
I
and
have some
experiences.
Gemini friends.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Godfrey whatsoever.
Yeah, Godfred's not communicative.
G. The only
What
thing
details are
Gemini
you
and
paying
G have
attention
together
to, eh?
is the only thing Gemini and G have together is the letter. That's it.
Everything else is done.
It's just a wash.
Yo, what were you saying about the Amazon Ontario bid?
Okay.
Because that's a
Yeah.
Fraser Blaze thing, and that's actually very relevant because one of us could get hired for that. Low-key, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of students gonna get jobs out of this.
It's great for
Potentially.
jobs and it's going to create a lot of good things for the market, but it could cause some inflation. That's a whole different thing. I don't want to read about that, but Toronto makes a pitch for Amazon HQ2 because it wouldn't just be like a factory or anything. They already have a huge manufacturing place here, and they're doing one in Pickering apparently. But yeah, they're
PK shop,
trying to
PK.
put the next headquarters, and it'll create around 50K jobs. So high paying jobs in Toronto, right in Toronto. So it'd be fantastic. And it's going to create $5 billion US in just investment money from Amazon alone, not to mention the rest of it. So like, honestly, that's actually, I'm calling that the boss move for Toronto. If we get it, if we don't, then damn, can we at least get the Olympics? Give us something.
Bro, Toronto's had a lot recently,
Yeah.
though, no? We had the All-Star game.
We actually
I-
had quite a few.
Hey,
things
yeah.
happen in
Well,
the
I mean,
city.
it's the only problem with it is that it's clogging up the lanes. But other than that, it's just
Yeah,
good for the
man.
city.
Olympics would be literally crazy, but majority of cities that host Olympics lose money off it because you're paying to build all these stadiums and accommodations
like
with
look
your
at Rio.
roads. Most like
Look at Brazil.
They're losing money? Forget that. I can't be losing money.
Only a handful of Olympic host cities have profited off hosting the Olympics.
But you know what? You have to have your stuff right from the jump. And that's the thing. Like when I remember in London and China did it, they actually made money, but like they're also touristy places. I don't know if Toronto has a lot to offer, but I feel Toronto has a lot to offer if you know Toronto. Toronto is one of those cities.
agree.
And it's almost like it's kind of New Yorkish in a way, as in like New York is great for tourists, but like New Yorkers don't go to that place. They go to like that dingy bar by the corner that has the best hamburger. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Toronto's like that. Like you have to know
There's a
where to go
local
in
cul-
Toronto.
There's a local culture.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, and I don't want people just thinking that. Well, I say ting all the time. I do say it a lot, but I don't want people coming up.
Yeah.
I say ting at least once a day.
No, but like, you know
Somehow,
what?
some way, I end up saying that word.
No, well, at least if when we say it, it's all right because we are from Toronto. I don't. There's nothing where with like some guy with a Boston accent trying to say ting. Like, oh, fam, it's rough. One of my cousins tried that, and I was like, my dude.
Yo, then again, like Torontonians used to appropriate New York slang a lot.
I've
Yeah,
been
but we
hearing
are
a
the
lot of people
better.
say dead ass.
Yeah, or like that way, which is like an Atlanta
wait,
thing.
Deadass isn't us?
That's a New
Didn't
York
start
thing.
here.
Oh,
Trust
please.
me.
Well, we're better than New York. Period. Let me shut that down real quick. All our New York fans, don't worry about it.
Shout out to New
I
York,
love
but-
New York though. I have family in New York.
But yeah, no,
I love
actually,
New York.
I love New
Hot
York.
97, shout out to them.
It's all right. I'm a Brooklyn person. Brooklyn. Anyways,
Shout out to Queens.
we're just gonna shout out all the boroughs.
Shout
You know
out.
what? Shout out Scarborough.
Shout out Scarborough one time. One time.
Downtown. I don't
One
like the west
time.
side, so no Etobicoke.
2 times.
I was
But-
gonna say Etobicoke.
But okay, actually, this is a Toronto couple. They won $6.1 million in the lotto. However, now the lotto company doesn't want to give them the money because the couple is disputing over the money. Why? the husband, well, not the husband, the boyfriend goes out to get the lotto tickets. It's him and his girlfriend split, and they do it 1 week is her, 1 week is him. So they get the ticket, and they win. 2 days later, the man is gone out of the house. Girlfriend has no idea where the man is. No idea. Starts calling friends, calling everybody. They just won the lotto.
How much?
6.4 million?
This guy just dipped.
Oh my god.
Disappeared.
He had this little system of, okay, you get it this week, I get it next week for like years. And the day he wins,
they've been living
he
together
just
for 2
dipped.
years.
Is it like one of those where you get like a certain amount every week, or is it
No,
one
the
time?
whole time. One time.
Oh.
It's a wrap.
So he just disappeared and they haven't
disappeared.
found him?
Oh.
So no. What happened is this: they end up figuring out that they won the lotto. So she's really pissed off. So basically, now they're in disputes. Like
Legal disputes?
yeah, because she wasn't aware that he wanted to break up with her, and apparently, according to his friends and his family, he wanted to break up with her a long time ago. I'm like, honestly,
Yo, okay, first of all, I don't think, although it would be nice of him to share the money with this girl that he's lived for 2 years, he's not entitled to.
no. But you see,
She's
the
not
thing
entitled
is,
to that lottery.
According-
Yeah, I was saying this before. Like, she doesn't have as big a case as he does
But,
because
okay.
he's the one that bought.
And he could just be like, yo, I was waiting to make this money before I left. Like, like he didn't have to stick around.
No, but that's one of his cases.
that's
He
so-
was never in a
that's so
financial
sad.
position.
It's snake, it's bad, but
no, he
he has
said
the right to
he
do
wasn't
that.
in a financial position to do it. Now, in a lot of lotto laws and regulations, let's say if you guys are in a lotto pool and you guys win, like that's why they make you sign it, because it makes you sign it for like every time that you do it. Because if you are no longer part of the pool and they win, you no longer put your money in.
You're not entitled.
You're not entitled. But if let's say you guys don't do that, then that money's both yours if you've ever put money in. So that's why this is where that law kind of is in effect. So now it's like just in labor disputes. But first of all, who are you pulling for? And praising or blazing?
I'm pulling for the dude, even though he's a bit of an asshole. But I don't think she's entitled to that. But I feel like what he did was kind of snake because you waited to like
You
imagine how
waited for your
disrespectful.
payday and dipped.
Yeah, like imagine how disrespectful it is. You've been living with a girl for 2 years. The moment you make it big, you're like easy.
No, but it's almost like any gold digging. It's like a reverse gold digger. It is a reverse
sense.
gold digger.
I feel conflicted
Like, I'm
because
only with you without
I understand her angle at this, like, because they've both been. My understanding is 1 week she'll get the ticket, the next week he'll get
Yeah.
the ticket. They kind of do it in rotation.
And she even asked about if they
So they've
about
both
the
been
ticket
investing in
beforehand.
this together. So I understand how she might feel like, oh, like we've been doing this for
yeah.
how 2 years?
2.5 years living together, not being together 5.
Oh my gosh. So I mean, I understand why she would want something. I mean, but like, oh my gosh, it's just sad. Like I see how like she might not get anything.
Okay.
That's frustrating. On
low
her
key,
end.
I blazed this situation.
You blaze.
I blazed
Please,
the
I'm
whole
not blazing no
situation.
situation. First of all, I'm blazing the guy for being able to hide from a woman for 2 days without her figuring out where you are. Because
Oh, but he planned this out though.
Why,
100%.
would, why would you hide
really
though, man?
knew
No,
what to
because
do.
you
You shouldn't
live-
hide.
No,
That's not manly.
no. You know why? Because think about it. She figured out that you had $6.4 million. Okay, you hid it for 2 days with all the social media and stuff. Like,
No, he knew what he was doing.
no, yeah, he's slick about that. I'm praising his slickness, and then
I hear that.
like they haven't been in a room together since they won. Like he's smart because or else he'd be dead. You dumped me and you want to take my money? Oh, you're gonna do that too?
No, yeah, that's definitely why he had to like dip like as soon as he was.
He said, I see this.
But,
man
like-
on roll.
Yo, my friend's mom told me this little thing, and I think this applies to this situation. There's 3 types of people in this world: sheeps, wolves, and lions. Okay?
Interesting.
Sheeps are the ones who just follow other people's orders and they just do what other people want. Wolves do what they want, but then they hide after. Lions just do what they want in the open. You know, so he moved like a wolf in that situation. He could have just been like a lion, be like, "Yeah, that's my money. I've been wanting to break up with you, easy," and then dipped. But he hid. I still respect the fact that he kept his money.
He's trying to.
You know,
he's trying to.
he's looking
Okay.
out for himself and his
Okay,
money.
let's say in an alternate universe, this guy never won the lottery. Do you think he would stay with her?
Yes,
I mean,
Bum.
he's
you know
a
the
bum.
end
He's a
of
bum.
yeah.
It's
Bum. He's a bucket.
I'm honestly.
He is a bucket. He's
a
bulky.
bucket.
He's
Oh,
You know
bulky.
what?
He's a bulky.
But you know what? You know who I'm praising again? I'm praising the girl for fighting. Because I understand.
I praised the girl for fighting too. I
You
would
know why?
too.
Because you don't have a good case,
You
but
have to
you
fight.
do you, girl. Get that money.
Get that money.
You have to fight at that point. At that point, it's like
No,
I have
because-
nothing to lose.
No, but you know what? Because she lost the money and the man, like, in one day. And she didn't even know. Like, she literally lost her whole life in a second. She lost her whole life
Oh
in a
no,
second.
honey!
You fight for it. Pat.
My heart bleeds for her. Really,
My heart ain't bleeding for her. She's gonna get her money. Get you a
She
good
be-
lawyer.
Yes.
Get you your money.
I don't
Yes,
think. You
and-
think she'll be able to snatch the
Fam,
money off that?
even if she gets a little sliver, she can
At
live.
this point, she should
Yeah.
just say she's pregnant.
sliver.
I'm kidding.
What? Ooh, fam.
I'm
No.
kidding.
I'm
let's not
kidding,
go
but
there.
people
I'm done
do
with
that.
you. I'm done with you. I
People
can't
do
live with
that.
that.
People do that.
can't.
Like, you know, let's not
can't.
bring a baby into this world under these circumstances.
Oh, we just won $6.4 million. I think
well,
now is the time
unless-
to get pregnant.
Get
But like
pregnant
not
right
like
now.
not in the blackmail sense.
What?
Whoa. As a black male, I don't know how I should feel about that. Okay.
Well, I thought that was the angle that you were presenting it in. My bad if I
no,
There's a
I
lot of
wasn't.
angles here, and I don't know if I should be a black man in the middle.
Ever since you asked me to play the role of black privilege, I stay away from those topics. Yo, that was the worst.
He was black for literally 30 minutes and couldn't handle it. Like, you were black for
Because
literally
everything
30
I said sounded racist. You're like, what would you do if you had black privilege? And like, I didn't even know what to
Yeah,
say.
relax,
I was like,
relax.
I was like, yo, all my favorite
No, you know what?
athletes-
Like we were talking about it with other black people. I think at a party I was on Saturday, like being black is like a secondary job. Like it's the first job, and then you actually do your job, and then you have to live as a person. So I have 3 jobs per day, 4 or 5 maybe per day, and I'm doing them all like excellent, like a boss. So we can move on to Q&A.
Boo and Bay.
This is actually my favorite.
Q&A with Boo and Bae. What am I walking into right now?
Ooh, I feel this is like a nice romantic little freestyle. Ooh. Lisa, you want to jump on this?
No.
Okay. You know, we'll keep that for freestyle. We'll keep that for freestyle. At the end.
It was the intro. It was
the intro.
transitioning.
That was beautiful.
Thank
That
you.
was beautiful. It was the
That
best.
was.
It was the best segue yet.
Thanks, guys.
I
We're
like
getting
it.
better.
I like
It's
it.
all the mustache.
Shut up. You know what? Somebody flame his
Everyone's
ass for the
needing-
mustache.
I already did.
Yo,
I did.
thumbs up for the
I-
mustache, guys.
I just slammed this guy on my Snapchat for the mustache.
I can't with this mustache, fam.
The thing is, I look at my friends to support my fashion endeavors, and no one supported me.
Listen,
No,
I rate the nose piercing, but not like the mustache. Come on, man.
Guys.
But I can barely see your nose piercing. At least
I
make
like-
that a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a hoop still, low key.
A hoop.
Okay. Okay.
So you want to look like a cow?
Okay.
Okay.
You're rhyming
No,
for that.
cows in the
Hey,
middle.
y'all.
fam.
In the middle? Really? Honestly, I don't pay attention.
Hey,
to
I
what
like
you're saying.
septums too.
I like Sep. I don't know if this is gonna sound
Depends on the
outrageous.
person,
I don't know if this is gonna sound outrageous, but every girl I've been with that has a septum ring is really good at giving head.
Okay, I'm not.
That's just honestly an honest observation. But go on to your topic.
Next, what's this Q&A?
I'm
with
just saying.
Boo
Okay. Q&A for
I can't be
Boombe.
honest for a second? It's like an observation.
Okay, that's your observation. We
Like
can
it's
continue.
like empirical evidence. but yeah.
Empirical evidence.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been testing this out. Girls with septum rings, try it out. Due to just now there's gonna be
They don't
guys
even need to
just
try it
run-
out. They're good at it.
No. The problem is that now we're gonna have men listening to our show trying to find girls with septum rings, and girls who don't have septum rings who are just don't have them aren't gonna
Septum
have
rings
them.
are like the tongue rings of sucking dick.
Isn't the tongue ring the tongue
The tongue
ring?
rings are the tongue ring, but septum rings are like
I
the
can't
low key
relate.
ones. I'm sorry, guys. Like I just feel like I can be really honest.
Can I
with both of
blaze you right
guys.
now? I'm
You
just
can-
blazing you. I
100%.
can't with you. I
Some
can't.
people can't handle it.
Let's just stay
The
on
creepiness that
topic.
comes with the mustache.
You know, this is Albert Misa's fault. Normally, we're on topic and we can move through things along.
Well, how's this my fault?
No, because you're
Who's
too
out here
beautiful.
talking about head? Not me.
No, you're too beautiful. You're
I
just-
am not ashamed
It's
to
so-
talk
the
about
estro-
head.
Like the estrogen in the room has really influenced the mood of the show. The light, the lighting.
Likes me.
I'm for
no,
once
we
I
have so
terrible
much
vision.
to talk about though.
Really do. Okay, Q&A with Boo and Bae.
Yes.
Claiming your boo, how to do it. Because I have a friend who's like been on and off with this guy for a hot minute, maybe a couple months, and they actually dated previously, but it's a whole different affair. So, new year, new people, whatever.
Okay.
How to
So-
claim Bae.
Yeah. So, huh?
How to claim bae.
How to claim bae? How to claim your boo out here? So
I think there's a formula to this.
yeah, you're for okay. We're for
All right,
per
let's hear it,
mustache. Let's
Czar.
go.
Public appearances. As an item. Snapchat stories.
Okay.
IG stories. No one uses Facebook stories, so not Facebook.
No. I mean, unless you really
Blaming
want to.
Facebook.
If that's
Facebook
your
stories, like you're trying to tell the world that, like, look, I'm with this person. Like Facebook, if you post something on your Facebook story with like,
Even
your thing-
Facebook. Period.
Your auntie,
that's
uncle
true.
gonna get
That's like
Now
ultimate
that's
dedication.
basically marriage. Like
Yeah.
you are planning this person for the rest of your
And I
life.
also think like gestures in public, not too much PDA. I'm not a huge fan of witnessing PDA, but I feel like that is territorial behavior. If a girl like clutches onto
is
a dude a certain
definitely.
way in public,
Social
she's showing
media?
everyone else this is my guy. Vice versa, if a guy grabs a girl's ass in public or something,
Social
like
media
his
is a
girl's
big
ass.
part of that territory.
Yeah, 100%, because it's an extension of ourselves. So if you see someone, you notice this, if you go on someone's IG page and they're in a relationship, and if most of their pictures are that relationship, you can tell it's more of their identity. There's always one person in that relationship who's posting more with the other person
Yeah.
than the other, and that's the person who's typically more submissive in the relationship.
Really?
That's what I find.
Depends.
Fam, I'm not even gonna roll with that. All I'm gonna say, just to
Because
like,
there's
you
some
need to
people
have a
that don't like to,
conversation.
that just don't like to share too much on social media.
Yeah, 'cause
Exactly,
I'm not like that. At all. I
exactly.
can't. I
It
can't
does
have my
not
stuff.
mean that person is submissive.
No, I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying the person, okay, it's
posts
it's
the
who
most.
posts
Who
more,
posts more submissive.
likes that other person more, or they're more willing to display them, and they're more willing to show that this is a part of me. Whereas the other person maybe posting 1-2
Girl.
pic, the other person every other picture is with the significant other.
But you also have to put in perspective, because there's also, I think you watch How I Met Your Mother, so like
Yes.
there's always a settler and a reacher.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
okay. But you see, the thing is, in the normal circumstance, we'd probably be even playing field, because I
There's
put
no
in-
such thing as even playing.
No,
field.
no.
There's
You
an
know
alpha
why?
and a
Because
beta.
even if I date, because most of the women I've ever dated are way more, I would say, better in status than me when it comes to just being better looking. However, I do make it up with charm, charisma, and the rest. Okay, I try.
You hear
out
that,
here in these
ladies?
streets. If I'm like a 6, I hope to be an 8. That's just a hope right there. And obviously I try and clean up. But I understand. But
I'm just saying
there's
more of a
difference in
power
this normal
dynamic.
sense. But then there's a difference as in, like, I'm a normal person and I'm dating J-Lo. If I'm dating J-Lo, ooh, fam, every picture is with J-Lo. Fam, there's no
Yeah,
pictures
but
of
then
me
you
alone.
look like the person who's more into that relationship than J-Lo,
I-
who's not posting it at all.
I don't care. It's J-Lo.
I know, but I'm saying
claiming that.
I know, but like realistically, who's calling if you're dating J-Lo, who's calling the shots in that relationship?
Oh, fam, I'm calling
It's
it.
J-Lo.
She can call the shots everywhere else, but there's 2 spots where I'm calling the shots.
Bedroom.
Don't worry about it. Me and J-Lo know what we finna do.
All right. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Well, I don't know why you're in this relationship. You need to
Do
stop.
y'all know
approve this.
about the 5 love languages?
Yeah.
What are they?
Physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation. What else? Acts of service. I'm missing one. What's the 5th one? Do you
It's
know?
acts of service, so that doesn't necessarily mean physical thing,
Oh, no, it doesn't mean.
but it could be. An act of service could be a physical touch.
I feel like social media is like a language. It's like a way you can express
Communicate,
it. It doesn't necessarily mean that everyone shows affection that way. No, everyone's different.
I agree, and there's always exceptions, but I just feel like as a general rule, based on what I've seen
Yeah,
with
to,
couples
like,
I
claim
know,
the bae to like
the person who's posting more is
I get-
typically
no.
more into that relationship.
I get that, but okay.
not
back to
not conclusively, but just
no. I get
evidentially.
that. I get that.
yeah,
though.
I know 100.
But like back to basically claiming your boo. You really
Yeah, to claim
I
the
f-
boo, you really got to put it on social media.
really no. I
I
feel
think
no
so.
because I'm not like
I think in this
Tattoos.
day and age,
whoa.
I'm giving alternate answers.
whoa, where does weird
Hell
tattoos
no.
get in here?
Goddamn no.
Fam, if a girl tattoos your name on her, you're telling me that's not claiming your
Wait,
territory?
give me a sec. If a girl tattoos my name on her, then I'm a futurely and future category because future has the juice. I want to spend at least 3. No, the 3 people I would love to spend at least a week with to just learn their wisdom. Jay-Z, Future, and P Diddy. Like LeBron and them, I feel like LeBron and Drake, I'd just be cool with them, would be friends. Like, well, I'll learn stuff, but it's different. But Future only
Studying.
because Future has women who are married to other men, right? His name on their body. That is different.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of celebrities are tattooed on other people's bodies.
He dated them.
Like girls like he's dated. I thought you meant just like fans.
No, not just fans. We're talking about like girls he dated. Like every girl who's ever dated
Before or
Future
after
is in love with Future. Even afterwards, him and Lil Wayne. I don't know what's with the dreads. I don't know if it's Celine. I don't know what the hell they doing. But somebody's gotta tell me what they're doing. like I need to be put on because damn. Lil Wayne's first wife, if Lil Wayne calls at any time of the day for whatever, she gets up and she's been married to other men or been with other men. Like she'll leave her house.
He's still like her in a sense of priority to her, even though they're not in each other's lives.
Claiming your boo is a conversation, but I'll just talk to them. Or the best would be like you're in a social situation and be like, oh, who's this? This is my girlfriend or this is my boyfriend.
That's a good way.
I feel that's the best way to segue that in, only because if you have that conversation like straight up with me, I think I freak out.
If you're in Scarborough or in the East and you want to claim your boo, take her to STC on a busy day because you're bound to run into people you went to high school and elementary school with.
STC.
That's how you claim, because you're going to see at least 8 people you know at STC, 6 people you know that are working at STC.
Wow.
So
put the meth on blast.
I'm just saying that's
Don't
real.
kill
Like
me.
everyone knows at least like 5 people that work at STC right now.
I can't.
So like if
I
you
can't
walk
even fight
around
that.
with your boo at STC and you're obviously evidently going to run into
To
people
claim your boo, go for a walk in STC.
holding hands, everyone in Scarborough will know.
Guys,
that's hilarious.
But you know what? Eventually, you have to do the grown-up thing and actually have a conversation. I preferably like to run away from that conversation. Well, you know why? Because I was talking about it with a friend. I don't know why, but women feel very secure. Like they feel like a sense of security. That's what my friend was explaining to me because she's going through. She's like, no, I just want that security of just knowing that we're together. And the guy the entire time is freaking out over 3 things. Please, I don't want to fuck this up. Please, I don't want to fuck this up. The entire relationship is you trying not to fuck this up while trying to maintain the least amount of work possible.
Okay.
It really is. Like if
But I
you try
understand
not to fuck
wanting
this up.
security. And it's 2 different kinds of security.
For a man and a woman?
No,
Or
that
just for-
a girl wants.
in that realm of things, like her wanting the security of knowing that she has her man, but like also him like not wanting to fuck things up is also a matter of security.
Fam, honestly, it's like a ringing bell, like in the back of your head. Like no matter what you do, like a girl will say something nice, and you're like, I have a girlfriend. What should I do now? Guys who have been in relationships are always like in a
I
weird
really
crisis
respect
mode.
it though. No, I really respect the.
Just at me,
composure.
Rudy. Like, at me next time. This guy looked at me like always in a weird crisis mode, just like stared me down.
I didn't want to sub you like that. Like, I just tried to help a brother out.
Respect, I guess. But it's true. No, it's true. Because with security comes responsibility.
It really does. No, because
And
the
guys,
thing is,
Absolutely.
guys want their cake and they want to eat it too. We want the most amount of power for the least amount of responsibility, but that's not how it works.
No, but you see, that's what
No,
my
that's
cousins.
the easy way, and it's the bucket way. To be honest, you're never gonna be happy that way. If you want my opinion,
No, but okay. I get that point. Actually, no.
Actually, if you had all this money and you were just chilling for no reason,
depends on the person.
and you know the
Depends
thing
on the
is,
circumstances.
it depends. Like a lot of guys that do the have my cake and eat it too is because they're happy with themselves that it's all right. Like the ones that really can live that life, it's because they're happy with themselves. People that try it and it doesn't work, they're upset about that situation. It's because you're first of all not happy with your life. And having your cake and eat it too is like, let's say you have a girlfriend or you have a girl that you really like, but you still want to be single or you still want to be like more or less relaxed. Like I understand that. I completely understand
Yeah.
that. Because as a person, I just points in my life where that was just a better situation. Because being in a relationship is responsibility, and you accept that responsibility. Something happens, you have to be there. Like podcast right now, and like the girl, let's say I'm dating, she's my girlfriend. There's something that happens to her, like I'm supposed to leave the show. But I have my priorities and I have stuff that I have to do. So like that's what I'm saying. Being with the right person, timing, that factors into it. But you know what? Everybody claim your boo, claim your bae. It's cuffing season. It's getting cold out here. And your Netflix subscription is important.
That's hilarious.
I say the biggest key for pulling a boo right now, because
Coming from a man with a boo.
Okay, my situation was different. She literally just moved into my house.
She moved into your life. She said, "I'm claiming you."
It was just in my house. But like, I feel like because a lot of people nowadays, like I've seen like my friends' Tinders and stuff. Like all these girls are like not about hookups, or like they claim they're not, or like a lot of people are looking for more substantial things now for some reason.
No, I think it's our age group now.
That's what I'm finding.
No, it's our age group. You know what? There's certain age groups. Men always feel women want relationships, and women always feel women just want their legs open. You know what I mean?
What?
No, because literally every woman that I talk to is like, why do you guys only just want to hook up and like not really be in a relationship? And I'm like, honestly, it just depends. Like some guys just aren't ready for that. Like if you're not in that stage, but like
I hear that.
If a guy is, and this pet peeve over here, gotta talk about this, and then we can move on. Women, if you hear a guy who's saying that I really care about you, I want to be with you, however, right now is not a good time. That is like he still cares about you,
respect
and
his
you
space.
and he's being 100% honest with you.
If someone overtly tells you they can't and they're not ready, you should not like force it on them or make them feel guilty.
Not just force it on them, or then like kind of punish them that they weren't ready in any way, shape, or form. Because they could have just played around with your feelings for a hot second. Like there are some people that would just been like, you know what, this thing likes me, but I ain't got time for her. So you know what? I'm just gonna mess around and see what I can do, and then when she's done with me, I'm cool. I can move on to whatever else I want to do. It could be a lot worse. Like that man is being 100% upfront, and I even said it's not even about a waiting game. But if you do wait, that man will be appreciative. He will think about that twice. Same thing for a guy, same thing for a girl. But I just wanted to put that out.
What do you mean if you wait?
No, because some people will wait until that person is ready. And some people won't. So it depends obviously on the other half of the equation. But I'm just letting people know that you have to be appreciative of a person who's that upfront and honest, especially in a day where he could just be doing whatever or she can be just doing whatever. So stop being annoying and actually appreciate the person. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. That's what's up.
Okay.
I should have added them, but you can move on. I want these problems.
Guys, you gotta appreciate the loved ones in your life. This is coming from me, Zara the MC.
Yeah, but like I sometimes feel like cold shoulders aren't exactly like they're pretty unsettling as well. Like just like completely like ghosting on a person and cutting them off. I still feel it's possible to like maintain like highs and hellos, like being
highs and hellos.
I'm big on that because the thing I hate the most is when you've had a pass with someone and you walk by them and you guys act like you guys don't know each other. Like to me, that's like
there's only one of my exes where I'm like that with.
Okay, unless it was like a gruesome or like there was like a crazy thing with the relationship, that's okay. But if it's on some like okay, he just ghosted me or like she just ghosted me. Like I feel like you could still maintain a civil connection. People out here like just walking by. Like I'll see a girl that I had a thing with, and it's like you should have like me personally. I feel like if we can say hi to each other, like that's like moral.
Minimum.
It's cool.
Like honestly,
it's positive.
It's still possible to be platonic and like civil.
Yeah, it's not like when we say civil, we mean like, okay, you guys should be like F buddies or whatever, no. Or friends, like it's just like just being able to just spread like hi, smile, just have like a positive interaction with someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at one point you two were sharing something. You guys shared a moment in time. You guys shared a vibe or whatever.
No, but like I would say that's the same thing. Even if like you guys ended on bad terms, eventually you guys have to come up and be grown people.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing about it. I feel like too many people want to hold on to problems, and like honestly, actually sent my ex a very long text message
Recently.
very recently.
Okay.
About like, and I basically apologized for everything I could have done, everything she could have done, and just laid it out there and said, and I did this to every ex-girlfriend that I felt like this was necessary, or friend or situation. And a lot of the people were like, oh, I let this go, or oh, you know what, thank you, I didn't know I needed this, but it was important. But you know,
It's good.
Doesn't
it's
it
clear.
feel good to like have it out, like aired out your laundry, like it's out, it's gone, it's done, over with?
I prefer my mom to do my laundry, but when I have to do it myself, I prefer it to be.
But what are the cases where you shouldn't be civil with the other person? You should totally just cut them out. Besides, like,
they were abusive.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about cheating is difficult because cheating is like that person said there are other people
cheating.
better than you.
Cheating is borderline abusive in a sense,
It
like
is.
emotionally.
Oh no,
It's
it
emotionally,
is
definitely.
emotionally destructive just in the way of like your self-esteem and dignity. Because the thing is, it's not just that cheating happened, but like everybody who knows about it, like there's a certain sense of pity,
Shame.
and shame there
Yeah.
that it's just really hard to shake off for a while. And that dignity, like that's important. Like a person's dignity is important. So, if you're doing your girl wrong, if you're doing your man wrong, please at least leave it low key.
No, not just that, just like
Break up with them.
break up with them. Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I feel that's asking too much for people these days. at least keep it low key, because I've literally seen cases
Oh
where
my
everybody
God.
knows that person is cheating,
I've
and
seen
then
cases
except for that person, and now you as a friend, you have no idea what to do because you don't want to be the person airing out their business, but you also don't want to see your friend being destroyed like this. So
Yeah.
either stop putting me in tough positions, people. I'm trying to live my life. Oh, and question. I'm gonna ask Maestro this. I'm gonna ask you this.
Yes.
If your let's say I had a girlfriend
Okay.
and I'm cheating on her,
Okay.
would you tell my girlfriend?
Realistically,
Yeah.
No.
But if my girlfriend was cheating on,
100%. I'll tell
Yeah.
you right away.
and you know what? And we were talking about it with a friend, and that's a double standard.
Yeah.
But if the only
it's
double
also
standard I
code.
might
There's
just
also a
live
code.
with. You know why? Because guys take this stuff very seriously.
Yeah.
Like if you like, this is a fight. This is a why are you up in my business?
Yeah.
I thought we were bros. You know?
That's what I'm saying. It's not in my hand to play God and to like, but at the same time, do I have a moral responsibility to help another person by saying, yo, honestly, you're thinking this, that, but your man's doing this. You know, like, I don't know. And especially if it's your boy, whereas that girl is not as close as me and my boy.
No, but even
So
if you
I
guys are
would-
both close, because I'm like there are situations where you guys are like
If we're
you know-
both close,
no, but you know the thing is knowing and being like I can only act so much in telling that person, hey, can you please stop? I have to put my hand out of it because if I say or I talk either way, I'm like it's a problem. I'm in a bad.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
not,
it's-
even though it's the quote unquote right thing to do because it's the truth and it's truth.
No,
set
but you see, the
free,
thing
it's
is,
like,
it is the truth, but not every truth is yours to say. You know what
that's
I mean?
what, exactly. And I think a big part of it is minding your own business because
Now-
at the end of the day, you might think you're playing the moral card
Let's-
by speaking up, but
Let's
is it
change
my
the
business?
situation here.
Yeah.
Let's say it was your boo that's cheating on you, and people seen it that don't know you well but know who you are.
I would appreciate them telling me, but I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah. Honestly, if you let me know that I
Would
know you're
you
wrong.
rather be ignorant towards it, like be blissful?
Oh no
about
no
it?
no no no.
Or would you rather know?
Oh no 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 no
I would
no.
rather
I
know.
would always rather know.
What you-
And I think
People who play
if
ignorant, I don't know how they do
if I
that.
saw my girl's man somewhere cheating on her, I would let my girl know.
100%.
You know, if,
But
Yeah, but if you
but-
saw her at the mall with another dude, would you let her
I would
man
go
know?
up to what the
Would you let her man know though?
No, because you can really
Realistically-
only talk to that
realistically-
friend though.
Realistically, you would confront her. I agree with that.
I would confront her.
but you wouldn't.
as hell.
The first thing you do isn't gonna call her man and be like, "Yo, you know my best friend."
I am
No,
not
but because there's a
for those things. It's like I hear you where it says it's not my place for me to tell her man. But like it would actually, like personally speaking, eat me up if I was like not like just doing something about
and
it.
you know what? For me, the best time that a situation
Especially
like
if it's
this
someone
happened,
that's like really close to me.
I know this is a personal story. So a girl was cheating and knew it was my friend, and her best friend knew about it, but she was also very close with my friend with the guy, very very close. So she was in a bad position for like months, and finally she snapped. She said, "You have in 2 days to tell him, or else I'll tell him." She thought. Obviously, the girl's like, "No, you've known for months. You're not going to do anything." Literally, the day comes. She's like, the best friend is literally about to tell my friend, and then
She went and did it.
oh yeah,
That's a good friend right there.
no, but because at the same time, she's like, I can't be put in this position no matter what. You've put me in a position where I have to lie to one
Because
person.
it's eating her up, just like you were saying.
It's
like,
killing-
It's not like, how can you let me go through this? Because like I know
and
this,
it's
but I
two
can't do
people
anything
you care
about it.
about, right? I mean, I understand like sometimes it might not be exactly your place to like invade, but sometimes like it's, you know, it does take effect on like the social circles of the people involved, and you know, it's just better for the truth to be out there and one less person is hurt.
But there's a lot of pain in those situations.
Oh, there's so much.
And you know what I hate?
And there's
when cheaters try to
recovery,
claim
too.
righteousness. You cheated, shut up. I will give sometimes there are points where condoning cheating, but like if let's say there's a situation where your girl's cheating, but she's mostly either to get your attention or maybe you're wilding out. You're really wilding out. Like you're not.
I don't care. It doesn't justify it.
Doesn't justify it.
I hate when people are like, the only reason I cheated was because you weren't showing me attention. Like, okay, obviously there might have been a void, but that doesn't warrant your cheating. That doesn't validate it. That doesn't justify it. To me, it just shows.
Okay.
Like, I get that it might be a natural reaction for some people.
Well, cheating or emotional cheating?
What's worse?
Yeah.
For a girl, emotional cheating. For a dude, actually, for a girl, physical cheating is worse.
Both
For a
are
guy,
both are
emotional-
unacceptable in my standards.
They're both obviously, but what's his question was, what's worse?
I'm sorry, I'm not comparing either, or I'm not okay with it. If you're asking me personally,
Really?
Yeah,
I know,
I'm
but
okay
what's
with it.
worse?
Fam.
That's the question.
You know what? I'm just gonna go in a spiritual sense. In physical cheating is worse, just in a spiritual sense. Only because when you sleep with someone or you do anything sexual with a person,
and you don't-
you are linked with that person,
And if it was something
and it
that
takes
was
a lot for those bonds
if it
to
was
be broken.
something
Like
that was just
I'm not playing.
Like one in flesh. Okay.
If it was
No, but
something-
it's true.
true.
It
if
is
it's
true.
something that was just physical, why even do it? Especially if there's no. I understand. Listen. I get it. You can claim that it's like, oh, it didn't mean anything, but like, just like you still did it. I don't know.
Okay, well,
It's just
Yo,
neither
for anyone
is okay
anyone
with
tuning
me.
in,
Neither is
though
okay
though
with
both
me.
forms of cheating are bad, what is worse, physical cheating or emotional cheating?
oh, and actually, we're talking about it off air. Well, I know it's possible, but some people don't believe it's possible for you to have pure romantic feelings with somebody but not be sexually attracted to them, or be completely sexually attracted to somebody without romantic feelings.
Both things are true.
Both things are 100%.
But I think a big, I think there has to be some form of sexual attraction when you're romantic.
Fam, I'm gonna tell you
sex
personal
is a
experience.
part of romance.
I'm gonna tell you, you're really in love with that person. Like you really care, but you're like,
I'd rather smash this girl over here than
do you really get my heart pumping? Like, damn, like I cannot
hold myself. Like,
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It was just more of a okay. No, it's not that she wasn't beautiful, but it's just like I was just romantically in love with you. Like I was in love with you.
Whereas some girls, you might not even like their personality, but sexually, you're
You could
in
be
love with them
you'd be very
sexually.
much attracted to them. So I always tell people that both of them have to count. At least I'm not saying that. Oh my gosh, like you have to be with a stunner, or like you have to be like super built like an Adonis. I'm just saying you gotta find at least one little physical quality that you like, whether it's his voice or like their butt or maybe the way their fingers curl. I don't know what you people into. Y'all like feet out here.
Shout out to Steph Curry.
Shout out to no shout out to Steph Curry. Lose the damn finals. So like people are into whatever they're into, but it's important.
All right, so we'll be back with more Boss Moves podcast here on FusionRadio.ca.